Imagine standing in front of a mirror, looking at your reflection. You see someone tired, someone stretched thin, someone who might feel like they're constantly running on empty, even though they're pouring everything they have into caring for someone they love. This image, this feeling, is often the quiet truth for millions of caregivers around the world. Today, we're going to talk about something incredibly important, yet often overlooked: caregiver burnout. It's more than just feeling tired. It's a profound state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion that can creep up on anyone shouldering the immense responsibility of caring for another. It's a specific kind of overwhelming stress, a deep depletion that affects a caregiver's ability to cope, to feel joy, and even to provide the very best care. Often called an invisible crisis, its widespread nature and severe impact make understanding it not just helpful, but absolutely critical. Recognizing the early signs of burnout is like having an early warning system. Just as a flickering oil light tells you your car needs attention before it breaks down, these signs tell us that we, or someone we know, needs support before reaching a crisis point. Let's look at what these indicators might feel like across different areas of our well-being. First, let's consider the physical signs. Many caregivers experience a chronic, bone-deep fatigue that no amount of sleep seems to cure. You might find yourself waking up just as tired as when you went to bed, or perhaps you're sleeping too much, trying to escape. Other physical manifestations include persistent headaches, muscle tension that just won't ease, or changes in your appetite leading to unexpected weight gain or loss. You might also notice you're catching every cold and flu going around as your immune system becomes weakened. These aren't just minor aches, they are your body signaling it's under immense strain. Then there are the emotional tolls. This is where burnout can feel particularly heavy. You might find yourself more irritable than usual, snapping at loved ones, or feeling a pervasive sense of anxiety or even depression. A feeling of hopelessness can set in, or perhaps a simmering resentment towards the situation or even the person you're caring for. This isn't a reflection of your love, but a sign of emotional overwhelm. It can manifest as constant worry, difficulty relaxing even when you have a moment, and a gradual loss of interest in hobbies or activities that once brought you joy. It's like your emotional well is running dry. Finally, let's explore the cognitive and behavioral shifts. Burnout can make it hard to think clearly. You might experience difficulty concentrating, find yourself forgetting things more often, or struggle with making even simple decisions. Behaviorally, you might start withdrawing from social activities, neglecting your own personal needs like doctor appointments or basic grooming, or procrastinating on tasks you used to handle easily. Some caregivers find themselves taking their frustrations on others, or even turning to unhealthy coping mechanisms, such as excessive eating, alcohol, or even drugs, just to numb the pain or stress. These are all alarm bells, indicating that your mind and spirit are overloaded. So, why does this happen? Burnout doesn't typically appear overnight. It's usually the culmination of several factors. Chronic and unpredictable stress is a major culprit, often compounded by the emotional demands of witnessing a loved one's decline. There's the sheer heavy workload, which often conflicts with other responsibilities like work or family. Many caregivers also feel a profound lack of control over their situation, coupled with social isolation from friends and a severe financial strain due to caregiving costs. And often there's insufficient guidance or support from systems designed to help. It's a perfect storm of pressure, isolation, and demand.
Adding to this complexity is the ongoing discussion about how we define burnout. Is it simply severe stress, or is it clinical depression? While it shares symptoms with both, many experts view burnout as a specific syndrome linked directly to the demands of a role, like caregiving. This debate isn't just academic. Clearer definitions are crucial for better policies and more effective support. And when we talk about support, we really must address the glaring reality. There isn't enough of it. Many caregivers, especially unpaid family caregivers, find themselves financially, emotionally, and practically alone. Savings are depleted, careers are paused, and the emotional toll is immense, all while our society often fails to adequately recognize the immense contribution caregivers make. This lack of national, state, or local funding and political will creates a systemic vulnerability for those who are already giving so much. It's also important to acknowledge that this burden isn't always evenly distributed. Research consistently shows that women disproportionately assume caregiving roles, often due to traditional cultural expectations. This raises crucial questions about how we can achieve a more equitable distribution of responsibilities and support. Furthermore, cultural norms themselves can influence how caregivers perceive strain and their willingness to seek help. In some cultures, for instance, there might be a strong emphasis on family responsibility, leading to reluctance to accept external assistance, which can further exacerbate the burden. So, what can we do? The good news is that there are proactive steps we can take. The most vital one is prioritizing self-care. This isn't selfish, it's essential. Think of it like putting on your own oxygen mask first. This means ensuring you get adequate sleep, eating nutritious meals, incorporating regular exercise into your routine, and making time for hobbies or simply quiet personal time. Even small pockets of respite can make a huge difference. Secondly, seeking support is not a sign of weakness, but a profound act of self-preservation. Connect with trusted friends or family members. Explore support groups, either online or in your community, where you can share experiences and strategies with others who truly understand. Don't hesitate to reach out to mental health professionals, like therapists or counselors. They can offer personalized coping strategies and a safe space to process your feelings. Respite care is another powerful tool. This involves arranging temporary relief from your caregiving duties, whether it's for a few hours or a few days. It allows you to recharge, knowing your loved one is still receiving excellent care. Setting boundaries is also crucial. Learning to say no when you're already overwhelmed, defining your limits, and establishing clear routines can help you regain a sense of control and prevent further depletion. Education plays a significant role as well. Understanding your care recipient's condition and learning effective caregiving techniques can reduce anxiety and boost your confidence. Don't underestimate the power of mindfulness practices, like meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. Engaging in creative outlets like art or music can also provide a much-needed mental break and emotional release. And in our modern world, leveraging technology, such as apps for medication management or connecting with online support networks, can simplify tasks and broaden your support system.
Ultimately, addressing caregiver burnout is not solely an individual responsibility. It is a societal imperative. It demands collective action and sustained investment. By recognizing the early signs, prioritizing self-care, seeking out available support, and advocating for better systemic resources, we can begin to transform this invisible crisis into a recognized and supported contribution to our communities. Remember, your well-being matters, and by caring for yourself, you are better equipped to care for others.